Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. So, Lightning returns. This might be a surprise, but RE6 is temporarily on hold again. You see, the whole plan with RE6 was to do at least most of the campaigns with someone else, because the game hinges so strongly on that multiplayer that it would be kind of pointless to play it without. But as it turns out, planning actual shared stream sessions is pretty hard. So the person I was intending to do the third campaign with was not available right this second. Probably should have been sending messages a bit earlier, like I think I sent my first message 2 days ago. So I'm partially to blame for this. So we're going to chill out and do some Lightning returns. I beat this game a couple weeks ago, and I really enjoyed it. I'm still sitting on which of the Final Fantasy 13s I enjoyed the most. But this one is freshest in my memory. So yeah, this is just a new game plus, and now you can get to watch me be terrible at this game and also watch the game lag a lot. It runs okay generally, but it does have random lag spikes sometimes. So we're just at the part where Lightning needs to do the act for the director. So I guess I'll just skip to that. So we need to put on a very pretty dress, like this one. Yes, very pretty. No, a very pretty dress, which is this one.
Minutes until the finale starts.
And let's put it in the default. There we go.
Can change your savior costume and be ready for the finale.
Alright, so now we're in pink. Maybe we should pick a different color today. Purple, we're carrying purple weapons on this one, so let's do purple. Do we have a different purple? That's a very intense purple, but I'll take it. There we go. Very purple.
Well, hello there. You clean up pretty nice. Are you ready to go? We're already prepping the stage. It's almost time for the big show. Break a leg.
One last thing. I'm gonna need all of your people to evacuate. There can't be anyone backstage. And the same goes for you. It's gonna be one hell of a bang.
Yeah, that's true. After all, you've put enough firepower in there to blow apart the theater, right?
So you noticed.
Listen, this is my theater we're talking about. Of course, I knew in an instant what would happen if we upped the fireworks like you wanted. Actors I could replace easily. But you were going to take out my audience as well. I can't let you do that.
So I've been wasting my time.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I just think you went a little overboard. So, I made a few adjustments.
I'm not sure if I should be talking through the cutscene, because I've already seen this, you know.
Look, I get bored spitless doing the same play over and over and over again.
Waifu returns, yes.
People want something new.
And welcome to the stream, Clive. It's good to see
Counting on
you.
you to give them exactly what they want.
I don't know if I should be skipping cutscenes.
Good to hear, because it's about time for your cue. How many decades has it
One of
been
the things I did
since
notice
you
about this
showed
game, and
You're my star. Now get out there and
13.2 had the same
act
problem,
like
is
you're
there's
beyond
such a
anything
disparity between the important characters and the not important characters
If it's the savior
in
you
terms of
want,
models and animations.
You've got her.
Here, I fished this out of the props department. Might come in handy on stage.
Ah yes, don't mind the flickering texture on the statue of Bunny Velsa there.
Chosen one, become my blade. Cast aside all that you are. Throw down your life for the sake of my new world.
To save the people of this world, I would give everything I am. Hear our prayers, God. Let your blessings rain down upon us.
I wonder how the voice actors must have felt.
Yea, you are the true savior. Lead my people and become a beacon of salvation.
Like a major theme in the
In
13.
the name of Radiant God, I bear aloft this light and banish the darkness.
I feel like I shouldn't be talking, but at the same time, I've already seen this, so. This is a very good scene, though. Look at this shot. Yeah, so like defying the creator and fate is like a very big theme in these games, but having them just straight up use the term God to refer to Bunny Velsa must have been so weird for the voice actors. I know it was really weird for me, that's for sure. Okay, I guess I'll just let this play out because I did want to see it again.
My servant, let the flames of devotion consume you.
Yeah, I'll show you a real fire. Let's see how you burn!
Come, Savior, return to my side. Rise to the heavens and receive the blessings of Almighty God.
Still putting on a show, but the audience is already gone. Okay, I guess not. The audience is not
I
gone.
am the true savior. I was made to serve God. But if that God lies to me, then he dies.
Cut to Bunny Velsa at the end of the game. How could this happen? I never saw this coming. Oh, by the way, spoilers. There will be no spoiler warnings on this stream for this game, probably.
This is an announcement from the Recreation and Leisure Committee for guests of the Augers Quarter. Due to the incident that occurred during the recent performance,
The recent performance 5 seconds ago. Alright, thanks, announcer lady.
I'm checking the situation now.
to exercise due
It
caution.
looks like the guards are still caught caught up in the confusion that the palace is wide open. It actually worked. To be honest, I had my doubts.
It's all thanks to that director helping us out. If we'd set up the explosion as you'd planned it, that play would have been a real tragedy.
Yes, I admit I might have miscalculated somewhat. But didn't you enjoy playing the leading role?
Spoiled. Yes, I'm sorry.
Next time
Ruined
you go
forever.
on stage.
Not in that costume.
Wow.
Light, you need to head for the palace's top floor.
You know, it's the one of the things that's kind of sad about this game is Hope has so much dialogue, but so much of it is just literally telling you the situation. So I'm always happy when there is some personality in the interactions, like just then. Also, Hope in a dress. Pretty terrifying visual to think about. Though he can wear what he wants to, obviously. Primavera. Which I think is spring.
That's where you'll find Snow. He's heading for the throne of the Lich.
Alright. Time for combat, which I am absolutely very good at. Ah, yes. I should probably use elemental attacks, right? Give me a moment to get back into this. That's what I always say when I'm just terrible at a game and I'm trying to quickly get better.
Thanks for waiting.
I'm dancing to the victory music. Oh, no. Ah, yes. Just hit the sword in that general direction. It'll turn out fine.
Treasure.
What's this guy's weak point again? Everything, now that he's imperiled. The problem is you need to guard against the heel kick to stagger him, and I always end up doing other things. Like at this point I'm just trying to rush him down, but I probably should have defended myself and not taken a huge hit there. But it's fine. It's all for fun. Ah yes, evade level 4 and a shattered bone. One would usually prevent the other. So can I tell you something funny, or perhaps not funny at all? The run function, I barely used at all. I think I was kind of aware that it was there, but because, like maybe in the early game at some point, it caused me to not be able to attack an enemy. I just never used it again and forgot about it until I started my second playthrough. Whoops. Ah yes, the Cyclops.
Try and catch me.
Since I always open with the debuffs, you might think this would be the costume I start in, but
What's your most
ow. Right, this is one of those guys that actually needs physical attacks to be staggered. I really underutilized physical attacks for most of my original playthrough. Like, Imperil Magic is always my favorite combo, so enemies that require physical attacks really cause me some trouble sometimes. Sometimes they start with an attack so quickly that I don't feel like I have time to respond.
The light of your soul is mine.
Probably should have seen that coming, but I feel like I guarded there, but yeah, sounds good for a game where you need to save time. Yep, my thoughts exactly. I was thinking like some things could have been way less tense if I had been a bit more aware.
To the victor, the spoils.
Alright, I don't know if I'm going to try to eradicate every kind of, I almost said animal, every kind of enemy here. I did kill each and every single one in my original playthrough, but I think that's no longer necessary. The degenerate creep that wants us to exterminate all the monster species, I think just needs us to have every last one. In our bestiary. I don't think he needs us to actually kill every creature on this playthrough. I hope. I haven't even gone to him yet though. Ah yes, Chaos, nom nom nom.
Light, chaos infusions are appearing faster than I can keep track.
The path of chaos is long.
This is a very beautiful visual and kind of evokes the visual of Cocoon being carried by the pillar. Also, there's a dog here. Oh, hi Anubis.
What should I steal from you?
This is another one of those enemies that you can stagger mostly by defending against its attacks. But you can also just hit him really hard, that works too. I should probably pick these up. I don't know if I need the money, but if I'm going to be doing more skill upgrading, probably. I'm definitely not lost, it just looks that way. It's been a while since I've done this particular area. When my first playthrough of this game started very high activity, you know, just tons of progress all at once. Got Noel and Snow's quest done in a day, and then the other two in just a few days. Oh, I should probably use Chronostasis. Nope. Yeah, and then it just kind of quiets down because you have the whole 13 or 14 if you do really well on the side quests days. Okay, this is the way out. Don't mind me, just sightseeing. At least the game is not performing too terribly. You might notice the occasional lag spike, but it's all under control. Okay. Maybe you should just actually look at the map. Oh, right. I got confused because the icon was right there. You need to go down the same path you do the very first time you go here. Alright, well if you're in the chaos, I'll go for it.
Steal from you. The light of your soul is mine.
Maybe I should consider pairing Curse with what I have. Because Curse would make stuff like Aurora interrupt the enemy. Probably, anyway. Don't know if it works on this guy, but... There we go. Fighting enemies in the chaos is important so you get that EP. Also, this game is very pretty.
I don't think I have to remind you, but Snow is still l'Cie. Thanks to his bond with the Foul Sea God, he's been granted special powers. However, in return for that terrible power,
He'll turn into a monstrous Seath. A beast without a mind or a heart. That's one fact I really don't need reminding of.
of course, we were l'Cie once too. All 6 of us.
Crushed under the fear of becoming Seath and cursing our fates. It was only by having each other that we made it through those horrifying days. We all shared that fate once, including Snow. I won't leave him to face it again. Not alone.
Yeah, so I know what one is. I was one, thank. Indeed. He's our exposition machine. He's like, as you know. But I'm going to tell you anyway. Do I smell chaos? But where is the monster? Come on, spawn an enemy. I'm waiting. It's not spawning one because there's one there. Well. Fine then, don't spawn an enemy. See if I care. These red lines look like infrared sensors that would set off alarms, but... Ah, yes, a dragon.
No time for hesitation. The light of your...
Let's see, normally this one is bad against thunder, I think, or is that the other one? There's multiple kinds of dragons. Either way, it's now weak to most things except fire. So let's just Aurora his face off. Ah, yes. My ATB has run out.
Going to change course. What's your most valuable?
I do like the music though. What I don't like is this incredibly large pink sword. It looks kind of silly. I mean, you can't argue with the stats, but holy moly, it's not exactly a looker, is it? There we go. That's what I was hoping for. Alright, very good. Ah, yes, another dragon has spawned behind me.
look familiar? That's a door you couldn't get through the first time you chased after Snow. The idea you have...
Sounds almost accusatory the way he says that.
Chaos is even thicker
Remember that?
inside. Be careful about rushing in there unprepared.
Be careful about rushing, now hurry. Thanks, Hope. Your obvious yet contradictory advice is very helpful.
I'm no fool. Your soul is my client.
Okay, I finally guarded against that for once. Good that it actually happened on stream, where you might believe I'm completely incapable of defending against any attack. Okay. I'm gonna kill him with debuffs, there we go. The ultimate humiliation. The Switch. Square Enix truly were ahead of the pack, predicting Nintendo's next console. And then not releasing any Final Fantasy games for it. Although they did release Octopath, so I guess that kind of counts. Sometimes I run back. Honestly, you might call it condescending that the game has those little dots on the map, but I absolutely need them. Like, I could not tell where I've been and where I'm going if I didn't have those dots behind me. Hey, Anubis. Press the switch to do a thing. It's like, yes, this required a separate tutorial. Ah, yes, I had no more ATP and so I couldn't guard. This is completely my own fault, but I'm going to pretend it was just a natural consequence of how the game works. Okay. Anubis is dead. You know, after I saw that the game gives you less EP in... Oh, more chaos. Gives you less EP in hard mode, I was a bit worried, but...
What's your most valuable treasure?
As long as the chaos is around, you'll always be able to get enough to basically indefinitely chronostasis. Also, did they think we wouldn't notice if they spelled Anubis with a Y instead of an I? They thought I wouldn't notice, right? So where's Anubis from? Does he come from Egypt, but with an I instead of a Y? Ah, yes, more chaos. Nom 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 nom. Whoops. Poor. You miss an enemy once and the game starts making judgment calls about your financial situation. I am happy to collect all those sword and shield upgrading things though. Because the more overpowered I get, the happier I am. Hey Anubis, I'm gonna run straight at you. Whoops, no I'm not. He totally fell for it. What an absolute moron. What a fool. What a clown. Wait, am I... Am I going in the wrong direction? Again? Perhaps I am the absolute fool. Oh yeah, that was absolutely the wrong direction. Also, why is there a random dog here? Okay, now let's check where we actually need to go. You know what I miss most about Final Fantasy 13-2? That special shard ability that let you float after jumping. Because it looked all cool and sparkly, and I spammed it constantly like an absolute child. Alright. Any enemy want to face me in the chaos? Come on. Yeah, come on. Come on. Get over here. He's stuck in the door. Well. That was a disappointment. I'm gonna have to check the map extra carefully this time, so I don't do anything particularly bad. Oh yeah, now he'll appear in front of me. Alright, switch over there. So let's take this guy down and earn some sweet, sweet EP. I think one of the problems with the way I build in this game, like the schemata I set up, is I try to have an all-purpose build at all times. So, okay, oh, by the way, I just almost got killed due to my own carelessness.
What's your most valuable treasure?
Yeah, I try to have, you know, one of each spell, not specializing towards one or two elements. I try to have a physical attack that's strong, a normal one, one that hits multiple enemies, and my build ends up indeed making every situation survivable, but no situation's optimal. Like, the best thing to do is to have schemata for unique situations set up. But, I am the laziest person ever, so... Nope. Aha! Niblets are basically lightning returns as Goombas. They are very cute, though. In their own creepy sort of way. Nope. He thought he could get another attack in. He thought he could hit me. A noob is more like a new job that he has to look for, because he failed to catch me. Okay, that wasn't a very good one. Let's try another joke. In fact, let's not try a joke at all. There we go. I know I missed one of those chests, but it's fine. We have plenty of great items. Oh, wait, I don't know if it's bad that I've gotten so used to that obnoxiously loud noise that happens when Chronostasis runs out that I don't even notice it when it happens anymore. I hardly remember this tune, but it is pretty good. Random dog. For some reason, it reminds me a little bit of Jazz Jack Rabbit, I guess. It's the closest game I can think of with a soundtrack like this. But not now, like mostly during the more melodious parts. Another fun fact, it took me about 10 hours of gameplay to figure out you could destroy boxes like that on the map. Yes, I know, I am clearly the brightest game player that there has ever been. Oh yeah, gremlins. I like these guys. They're cute. Not you, Anubis. You don't belong here. You here, gremlin. Like, it's almost sad to kill them because they're so pathetic. Haha! He thought I was distracted, but he thought wrong.
Another victory.
Right, so since we're about to fight Snow, we might have to,
Are you planning on stopping me all on your own?
Believe me, I have no intention of holding a weapon to you. Rather, I wish to fight by your side.
You would betray your patron?
Quite the opposite. I wish to save him. I believe you're fighting to free him from his cursed bonds. Isn't that the reason behind your actions? I have the same desire myself. Please, allow me to help.
I see. So you want to save Snow too, do you? Fine. But I can't take you with me, okay? You can definitely help me with supplies, though. What do you have?
right, so this guy is one of the only people who understands the situation here. And he doesn't even have a name or history or anything. He's just that random.
Told us that if he finally lost his senses and became a danger to us all, we were to kill him without hesitation.
Kill him without hesitation. Snow really said that?
Yes, those were his exact words. He also said that we weren't to let him out of the palace, no matter what. He'd have to stay right there, on the throne of the L'Cie. All we can hear from the outside are monstrous screams. Screams of such anguish that led me to believe something terrible's happened to the patron.
Right. There's a small segment before we actually get to the boss, but I'm gonna make a save just in
I'm
case.
getting readings on Snow, and they're coming from the other side of that door. But they're growing weaker every minute. I've never seen so much chaos. It's consuming Snow and his power.
The door is completely frozen over. Is there another way in?
No, it's this or nothing. Burn something or melt it with magic. Do something.
I'm not so sure that'll work. This isn't regular ice. Someone conjured it up to keep us out. Or keep whatever's happening inside. Snow. He's sealed himself in.
So you think there's no way to open it? The chaos reaction is going off the charts. If it continues, this entire palace will be lost to the chaos.
Then we have to do something. There must be some way to melt this ice seal. I'm gonna search the area to see if I can find anything that might help.
And I'll try to come up with a plan.
Alright, Hope. Does your plan involve telling the...
There's still several rooms that we haven't
Yeah.
investigated yet. Why don't you check them out?
I was about to say, does your plan involve...
There's a room ahead that seems promising. It's labeled as Snow's Chambers. Perhaps you can find some clue about that seal.
Right, so... well, that's the dumbest Anubis we've ever seen. Good job. You've really performed your guard duty well. So, I was about to say, is Hope gonna help us by telling us obvious things like, oh, the day ends in an hour, the day ends in 45 minutes, the day ends in 30 minutes. Because if that's his plan, I don't think I really want his help. I sometimes think about how this game must look to someone who isn't familiar with it. Like, I think it would be kind of confusing to look at. The best plan, yeah. I like how I walk up to a door that's obviously sealed with magical ice, and the best Hope can come up with is melt it or something. Go on, Lightning. Do the thing. Ow. Did you see me stop right as that Anubis raised his weapon? Pictures taken before unfortunate events.
The light of your soul is mine.
Oh. I can pretty easily guard the attack when they strike like downwards, but when they hit upwards instead, that one always manages to surprise me. Like, I'm not sure how to describe it. They either hit over or underhanded, and when they hit like from above, it's really easy to defend. Because you can see the arc really well with which they're gonna try to hit you. But when they hit from below, it's a bit harder to tell. Alright, Soul Seed. Yes, thanks, Hope. According to the drawings. Did you make them yourself? Yeah, that one I always have some trouble defending against, but I did it this time, so... Chop.
Doesn't look very comfortable, like a cage made to hold some wild beast or a cell made for a criminal to waste away in.
Why would there be such a room here? Was it meant to hold Snow, or is it to keep someone else prisoner?
Oh. That's the second time the Anubis misses me and then the other enemy picks up the slack. Okay.
What's your most valuable treasure?
There you go. Easy peasy. Cut to me getting wrecked by Snow in a minute. I may have to adjust my magic focused schemata to involve mostly fire. Maybe take fire in one of the other schemata as well, because, you know, when you're trying to stagger an enemy and your ATB runs out, and none of your other schemata have anything that can actually stagger it. That's a rough situation I run into plenty of times. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of this area again. I actually didn't run back like a confused goofball this time.
There seems to be some kind of lock on that door.
There seems to be a lock on that door. If by lock you mean two really big guys standing in front of it. Alright, both of them have been staggered. Hopefully I have some time to take this one down now. There we go. Oh, there he goes again with the underhanded one.
The light of your soul is mine.
Both literally and figuratively underhanded. On this stream, Lightning becomes addicted to health potions. Well, I've been able to keep up my EP pretty well. And I never expected to be streaming this game. In general, when it comes to JRPGs, they tend to be so long and complex that doing a stream of them would be a huge commitment. Alright. It's time for an important big moment here.
I recognize that pendant. That was the engagement gift that Snow gave to your sister, wasn't it? If he's left something so precious behind, Light, what if he...
You think he's lost it? forgotten Sarah's love? Or did he just want to keep it safe?
I don't follow you.
Hope, I have an idea. I'm going back to that door. I want to see if this pendant can break the seal.
Do you think the pendant could work as some sort of key?
It better. If it doesn't, then I guess Snow is just beyond saving.
Lightning, you're not serious, right? We need to save him.
Hang in there, Snow. I'm coming to hear your side of the story. Did you just forget about the pendant? Your only memento of Sarah because you've thrown aside her love? Or did you leave it behind on purpose? To keep her memory safe, untouched by the darkness you step further into every day. That frozen door will give me the answer. If you still love Sarah like you once did, if you're still the Snow I used to know, then the pendant will break the seal.
Oh, that is the question, isn't it? And Hope is like, just melt the snow, just melt the ice, lol. Hope. I keep saying Hope instead of Snow and Snow instead of Hope. And it's ruining my jokes. Why do they all have such similar sounding names? How dare they have the same vowel in their name? Alright, here's this guy.
I'll share anything I can.
For a price, apparently. I really want to save the patron, but you know. Locknong and Fanol. Yes, my favorite characters. Locknong and Fanol. And Sauce. Or Sauce. I keep calling him Saj, but he's actually Saz. Right? Apparently I'm just bad with names. It's because of the ZH. It throws me off. And also the Afro defies linguistic abilities. So. Right, we need to think about this for a minute. Now, if I understand it correctly, stone and sand, ignition, primavera. So, ignition is my strongest magic garb, I think. I have gone through all the others and not found one with higher magic stats, I think. There are some with, I think, equal stats. Like literally the same garb. But, yeah, no, this is the best one I have. I hate that it has fire locked into it, though. Fire 2. Since fire is the most important one, we might have to switch one of these out for Fyra. If I have a good Fyra anyway. Fyra level 4. Yes, 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 yes. That's what we want. Okay, I guess it would be good. See, there are no multiple enemies here, so Blitz is dumb. So let's give another magic power to this one. Also, I never noticed how cool this weapon looks. It looks like if you put a piano through the liquefy filter in Photoshop. Right, so fire. Do we have another good fire? I think we only had one Fyra 4, but oh, magic, right. I have fire 4, but Fyra 3. What would be best to take with us? Fire 4 or Fyra 3? I'm inclined to say fire. Oh, we are losing some strength by taking out the Blitz because it does carry a passive stat boost with it, as you can see by the yellow color. And this game has so many intricacies to think about. Zooms in on lightning. That's not the kind of intricacy I was talking about. Alright, time to make a new save, I guess. Yes, look at all these save files. Alright, let's have a chat with Snow. Oh, and by the way, Lot Nong and Fanol and Fong and Sauce. Sauce. Sorry, it's not funny.
Snow, can you hear me? If you've locked yourself up in there because you thought it was what Sarah would want, think again.
Her sword is kind of...
Did you never really know her? The only thing she wanted was you. Don't you abandon her now. Don't deny her that wish.
Right, time to lose very badly.
Hey, it's the high and mighty savior. You here to bring God's judgment on me? Not like it worked for you before, but you look different this time. Ready to listen to reason?
Snow's reaction when there are Jehovah's
Isn't that
Witnesses
my
at the
line?
door.
Looking at this city, I'd begun to worry that you weren't the Snow I once knew. But it looks like nothing will ever change you.
Yeah, sorry about last time. I had to test you though. Had to know you were the real Lightning. So I left behind Sarah's pendant and sealed myself up in here. I figured that if you were an imposter, you'd never think to use a trinket to bust through that seal. But you knew exactly what that pendant means, and what to do with it.
By the way, I think you can pause a cutscene. Okay, thanks. So I like that in terms of writing. Imposter, right? So that's a clue about Hope. Once again, spoilers for Lightning Returns in this stream, but that should be your clue that Hope is not what he seems, because Hope did think the whole trinket thing. He couldn't even think of that. So that tells you something about who he really is.
So you really are our Lightning. I'm glad you're real, sis. Now I can put my last worries to rest.
I'm not your sister.
But you understand like no one else does. I bet you figured out as soon as you saw that room. It's a prison. A nice grave for a monster like me.
Snow is
How
probably...
can there be this much chaos?
Oh, by the way, is the game audio loud?
Worst thing is, it just keeps on growing. It's all I can do to keep it contained so it doesn't spread.
There, I turned it down a bit. I hope it
When I
wasn't too
destroy
bad
this
before.
last infusion, that'll be the end of me. I'll be out of power. It's Seath time. But I'm the patron. It's part of the job, keeping everyone safe. Kept it at bay all this time. You'll protect him, won't you? There's no need for me.
Snow!
Stay back! Let me do this! I'm tired of being useless. For 500 years, I watched the world fall into chaos. I watched it die. I couldn't stop it, don't you get that? Give me this last thing! Let me get it right just this once!
Damn it, you're not trying to do the right thing. You're running away. You're looking for a way out, a death that's no different than suicide. How can you face Sarah after that?
Volume is fine? Okay.
Say what you want,
This scene is really good.
Nothing is gonna change the fact that I swore to make Sarah happy, and instead I couldn't even keep her from dying. I know I'll never see her again.
Snow, stop this.
This is what I deserve. I know it, and you know it. So come on, do your worst. I'm sorry, Lightning. I know it's selfish, but I have to ask you one last favor. Destroy me, my Seath.
Destroy you? You've got to be kidding. You want me to be your sister, then you say something like that. You're asking too much, Snow! You're asking me to kill you? Life is a journey.
Bring it! Where's your head?
Ow. Let's see, I'm trying to remember how this battle works. When he does recast, you need to not cast any magic, you need to do physical, I think. And there's another attack where it works in reverse.
My journey doesn't end here. I'm no thief.
Be the monster I've become!
The light of your soul is mine.
Do your work!
See, I keep... the problem is he does that. But then I've already cast the spell, so it's too late to not get countered. Gotta be a bit more aware of what's going on in this battle. Also, really cool that they have the Final Fantasy XIII normal battle theme here.
Going back!
Time to mix it up. Time to mix it up.
Bring it! End this now!
Life is a journey.
Witness my most powerful form! Try and stop me!
Alright, this is going alright so far, but to be fair, I am highly over-leveled for this.
Come get me!
Right, at physical attacks because he's doing recast. Right, yeah. Okay. Got it. Is he still in recast mode, or am I okay to do... Oh.
Your soul is my plunder. What's your most valuable treasure?
Alright, let's get back to using fire to try to stagger him again.
My journey doesn't end here.
I know I'm playing carelessly. Oh. Ow.
That it, savior!
What's your most valuable treasure?
Whoops, that was wrong.
I'm no thief.
Finish me off!
Alright.
What's your most valuable treasure?
My weakness!
There we go. Don't get a score if you can level beyond maximum potential, apparently. But there we go. That didn't go too bad, right? I did have to get 2 potions, but I didn't even use overclock or cure, so I didn't use any EP. So I'm pretty happy about that. Basically, a pretty good victory, I'd say. Right, so now it's time for one of the best scenes in the whole game. And in fact, maybe one of the best scenes in all of the 3 Final Fantasy XIIIs.
The chaos, it's disappearing.
Like, the performance on Snow and Lightning is really good in these scenes.
Snow sure is something, isn't he?
And then there's this brat.
Chaos and kept it at bay. He sacrificed himself to keep the city safe. And his only reward was to turn into a monster. How about you do him a favor? Do what he asked. That thing's not even him anymore. It's kinder to put it out of its misery. Yep, Snow's gone. And you know what? The only hope for his soul lies in death. So that's it. Oh, that is good. I bet he became a Sith right now because he wanted you to kill him.
It's kind of weird having a child say such morbid things.
You know nothing about Snow. Come back, Snow!
Who knows nothing about Snow now? You said you understood his pain, didn't you? Like you know what the past 500 years were like. Every day blaming himself for Sarah, trying to fix the world. He's been fighting to protect people while you snoozed away in a dream world. I bet he really was relieved that you decided to wake up and get back to the world of the living. I bet he thought he could finally put an end to his misery. He drew on every last bit of strength and threw himself into the darkness. So why don't you just set him free already? Don't you think that's what Sarah would want?
I wanna save you, make you free, but I just don't know how.
Punching does the trick, apparently.
I know she would. If she was just here now, she'd find a way to reach and bring you back.
Hear Sarah's theme in the background, like the leitmotif. But like a sad rendition.
Not here, no matter how much we wish she was, and I can't be what she was. Snow, the only thing I can do is do what you asked of me. But please, don't let your feelings for Sarah disappear into the chaos. She never stopped believing in you. No matter how far away your journey took you, or how long you stayed apart, she thought she would be with you again! I know she still believes it now! Her soul is dreaming of being with you again right now, you stupid fool! If you're not here anymore, then what is my sister supposed to come home to? Snow, I'm begging you. You have to live. I need you, Snow, to bring Sarah back.
For a second there, I thought you cared. You only want me around so I can bring Sarah back? Oh, my good looks and charm aren't reason enough.
Yeah, right. With that hair.
Damn it, Light. You always were a hard case. I've spent how many centuries watching the world slip away from me? And even when I give everything I got to protect it, I don't get a single thanks. So I finally say enough is enough, look for a nice place to die, and you ruin that too.
Sorry about that. You were forced to hold down the fort a long time. It was my fault.
You gonna make it up to me?
Don't get too cocky. Listen, Snow. The world is ending. And soon, there's no way for any of us to stop it. But don't give up. You've got to believe. Believe that even when this world ends, a new world will be born from the ashes. That's where we'll find hope again. It won't die with the world. I'll make sure that. Trust me. I I just need more time. I need you.
I know. To save the day. I'm on it, sis. I'm still the patron of Yusnan, right? You sure are hard with your friends, you know that? What if you killed me? We'd have trouble facing Sarah then.
I knew you'd be fine. You're too stubborn to die. Take care of Sarah. Please, help her find her way back. Stay strong. Someday you'll be all she has.
Oh, when you put it like that, guess I got no choice but to do what I can. I don't know what I can really do. Sure, Lightning says bring me back. But would you even want to come with me? I'm the guy who couldn't keep a single promise. Do you still want me, Sarah? Not like you can answer me. So do I just wait? No, I'm gonna bring you home. Like a real hero.
There we go. His hope and optimism restored. That main quest was no problem, etc., etc. Yep. Right, let's see here. Right, so this is the quest I failed the first time I played this game, and I really wanted to not fail it this time. Okay, I think I used the alchemist's thing, so I should be able to hand that in. I could warp over to the desert and see if I can hand in the, for lack of a better term, the genocide quest. I'm not gonna be able to finish another main quest this day. Well, maybe I could, but not in a way that makes it fun. Like, I'm just thinking what to do right now, because if I do Chronostasis, I'll have to walk to the Alchemist. Which I can do, but what would be... well, Okay, before we go, I guess we could make a few more really awful jokes, like, he really...
It's nearly time to get you back up here.
You ruined my moment, Hope. You ruined it. So, Snow really gave us the cold shoulder, but now we see eye to eye. Right, maybe I'll just do the Alchemist later. I mean, there's no pressure on that particular quest. I know this was a waste of a Chronostasis, but I could go to Wildlands and do stuff there. I already got the Chocobo. The what's it called? I forgot what they call the Chocobo before you learn who it really is. Something of the goddess? Well. Anyway. I guess we'll go to Dead Dunes and hand in that one side quest. It's been a long time coming. The Angel of Valhalla, so it wasn't even of the goddess. Oh, by the way, some of the best character things for Lightning are written in these loading screens dialogue. Like, it's kind of puzzling that like some of these are some of the best things, like these monologues from Lightning. Oh, right, I'm pretty sure I did go with Fang here. Because it... Oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe this is the first time I've been here. No, yeah, this is probably the first time then. Yep. Ooh, look at that intro card. You have to love that. You know which other game by Square Enix does that? Like, make really cool intro cards for areas? Kingdom Hearts. There's like a logo, like a little logo with an intro animation for each of the Disney and non-Disney worlds.
I'm afraid that this is your stop.
Well, this is a shock. A tourist?
You could say that.
Hate to break it to you, but there's nothing worth seeing in this desert. There are some ruins out there, but they ain't the type that any decent folks should go to.
Why not? Are they dangerous?
They're just breeding grounds for monsters. Well,
Monsters.
home to some legendary treasure or something.
Something.
The vessel that'll summon the souls of the dead and open the door to the afterlife. They call it the Holy Clavis.
Clavis. You know, before this quest, I never heard the word Clavis before.
If you ask me. Not that the bandits or the Order will ever give up on it, though. They've been searching for that thing forever. I don't recommend diving into those ruins for some fair...
Okay, we got it.
Why don't you find those bandits' headquarters and see what they know?
Ah,
They'll
yes.
have information about the ruins and Clavis.
I hope you can make everyone's wishes come true. Everyone!
It's this character. Let's hand in some quests then, since we're here anyway. I'm getting rewarded for all the hard work I put in exterminating creatures. I had just enough lizard tails left. You know, I don't have too many of those because I felt a little bit bad about it. Oh, 20 lizard tails, oh dear. Lapis lazuli. Yeah, Clavis. It's one of those words.
This is just a guess, but I would imagine that most of the people living here in the desert are bandits in search of treasure. And
This has turned into a real fool's errand. Thought I'd started. Hey, not that it matters.
You got anything new for me? Sun and Bloom. A guard built for strong defense and persistence. Reviving from KO triggers regen, slowly restoring HP to the wearer. Ooh, look at the reflection on that thing. That looks awesome. Look at that. I wonder if this is a good replacement for anything I have. I do have a defensive schemata. I wonder if this is better. Steel Guard. Ah yes, Snow's favorite move. Steel Guard. Should I buy this? Because it's a lot of money. Yeah, I'll buy it. Whatever. Don't think too hard on it.
Appreciate it.
That reaction when you get 100,000 gold. Appreciate it. There, now it cannot be undone. Ah, these have to be activated again. Well, let's see. Is that genocide guy closer to Ruffian than... No, he's not closer to Ruffian because he's there. Well, he is closer to Ruffian, but the walk would actually be longer from Ruffian if I'm looking at this correctly. Then again, I could be completely wrong. Let's just walk and find out. My favorite part of this area is that you can slide down. Apparently, it's a name for rednecks. Like Cleve. Okay, that was dumb, I'm sorry. Apologies to South Americans everywhere. Not South America, but Southerners in North America. You get the point. Texans and such.
Yes, the bandits that call this desert home. They make a living by taking what they can from the ruins and selling their finds.
Are they bandits or grave robbers? I don't know how much this clavis is worth.
Clavis.
But if it can be used to gather souls,
sorry.
It sounds pretty handy for a savior.
Yes, it's the only artifact of its type in the world. If the Order is willing to spend so many resources searching for it,
sorry.
The settlement nearby is probably the bandit gang's base.
Sorry.
They should know something about the clavis, considering how much time they've spent in the ruins. But be careful if you go in there.
Yes, this lizard carried an unappraised item. As one does. Yes, a Meonecton.
Dawn is breaking. The monsters will soon be awake and on the prowl again. Do be careful that you don't end up their breakfast.
Breakfast? Right, I'm just gonna activate this Cactuar statue and then talk to Genocide Man. I really don't know what else to call him. I run up to him being chased by a monster, going like, "Hey man, I killed all the monsters, really?" But that was a different timeline. You'll just have to take it from me. Right. Oh, if I can't even get to the lighthouse right now, I will be angry. I hope I still have a few of those crosses left. I definitely wasn't incredibly thorough about... Well, sometimes you see things and you wonder, what am I doing all this for? I almost forgot that thing existed. Alright, hey man. Right, so I'm guessing what we actually needed to do was, get this. No, what we actually needed to do was go to Ruffian first and do the side quest there, so let's return to the main menu for a bit. do the quest in Ruffian, then we can probably do this. Of course, the problem is, then I probably should have warped to Ruffian to begin with, instead of going here. Oh wait, but that wasn't open yet, I think. Proceed.
Why don't you find those bandits' headquarters and see what they know? I'm sure they'll have information about the ruins and Clavis. This is just a guess.
Right, so it's saved here. And that was half an hour ago. Alright, well, day wasted, rip.
Most of the people living here in the desert are bandits in search of treasure.
I'm trying to do things and Hope won't stop talking. Well, we have to go in this direction anyway if we want to approach Ruffian for the first time.
Without a good and lucrative reason.
Lucrative. Right, let's see if we can get to Ruffian before our chronostasis and time runs out. Let's ignore the flickering part of the texture on that rock there. Alright, no more running.
There's at least one settlement here in the desert. Hopefully, you'll be able to rest up there. But it seems like it's the bandits' base. They may not exactly welcome a stranger like you.
Well, considering how they've been tracking me, I don't think I'll need to introduce myself.
So, you noticed. Yes, it looks as though they've been keeping an eye on you ever since you stepped foot in their desert.
Let 'em. We'll meet face to face soon enough.
You're close to the gang settlement. If you're feeling lost, try checking the signposts that you find here and there.
Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Yes. Loop.
Isn't this the kind of magnifying glass that appraisers use?
You know what I like about this game?
It looks like it's pretty...
A lot, but one of the things I like about this game is that
It
they...
does look rather old, but it seems like
I almost went in the wrong direction there.
it's been taken good care of.
That there's a unique line depending on when you pick up the side quests.
There's really not much time
I-
left until you need to return to the Ark.
I'm trying to articulate thoughts here, but the game continues to interrupt me. By the game, I mean you, Hope. So, one of the things I really like is that there is a unique line for if you find an item before you get its associated quest, but there's also a line for if you find it after. Like, there's lots of unique lines for unique situations, and I really appreciate that. There's a channel on YouTube that keeps up with all unique interactions
Here's
in...
the settlement now. I'm sure that you're looking forward to a bit of rest. But I wouldn't let your guard down if I were you.
I don't bark.
So there is a channel about The Witcher 3, because The Witcher 3 is one of those games that has lots of really cool...
Sourpuss. You don't have a complaint about my fine assortment now, do you?
It's good enough, I suppose.
Come
Yeah.
on. I don't need some uppity tourists making demands. Go somewhere else if you don't.
If you insist.
That's where you're wrong, Missy. There was one other fellow.
So?
Damn fool. He bet his dreams on the desert, that's what. Poor old Ramon. He thought he'd make a real name.
Sounds good for you.
Okay, so his rifle, he wants us to figure out what happened to
Shouldn't
his
be
rifle.
surprised if I wake up at knife point, is that it? Fine by me. It'd give me an excuse to beat some information out of them.
Bhakti's oil.
You'd use yourself as bait? Just for that?
I've been surveying the desert, but I have been completely flummoxed by those cursed tablets.
Flummoxed. Now you watch your language, lady.
Unusual to see a traveler around these parts. This is Ruffian, the only settlement in the desert.
The only settlement in the desert.
Once, but most people have gone and given up.
Where'd you come from? You're not one of those sneaks from the Order, are you?
Well, huh. Would it really matter if I were?
No. I'm not gonna tell you a thing either way, so you might as well move on.
Guess I should have known better than to ask some.
If you think you're gonna get to meet our boss, you better learn to ask nicely.
Sorry for skipping so much.
Feelings. Excuse me, but would you do me the great honor of showing me the way to your boss? Please.
I don't have no help to spare for strangers. Find the boss yourself.
I'd say
I keep interrupting.
Closer. At least there's not much of a dress code.
Why, hello. Looks like it's your first time to our humble home. Welcome. Do you need a guide?
That's exactly what I need. That and some answers to a few questions I have.
A woman who knows what she wants. Fire away and I'll do my best.
Rumor has it that you bandits might be able to tell me about the Holy Clavis.
Right, let's just...
If you want to find the Holy Clavis, it looks like there might not be much choice but joining up.
You ready to see if you've got... Oh, made your decision, have you? There's a giant sandstorm in the desert. You've seen it, right? It's been called... Make it stop.
Make it stop? The wind? Do you want a bandit or a holy woman?
Oh, fine. Make me explain it all. But that thing's not exactly natural. People call it God's wrath. It's magic or a curse or something. If you can trigger the stone monument near it, you should be able to control it, including making it go away.
If you know that, why haven't you taken care of it, instead of asking a stranger?
What? You think a human can control the weather? That's just crazy talk. Now go and give it your all. Best of luck. Beat the monster near the stone monument, and you'll get the key that activates it.
So if you want into the bandit gang, you'll have to defeat a monster, get a certain key, and somehow use that monument to stop God's wrath.
Hearing what Adonis had to say about it didn't sound like anything a normal person could do. What are you doing?
Nothing much. Just gilling my sputs for Hall to Ear. Dutter do Ewing, wum-ass.
Hope, can you interpret this for me?
It seems to me like it's some kind of code or cipher, but I don't have enough data yet to break it.
Yeah, Hope, it's really complicated.
Show knit. Of course I can.
Wow.
Look, I don't have any info about any treasure, if that's what you're looking for. I've got no interest in it. Buffet to you.
Doesn't seem like many people choose to live out here unless they're after treasure. So, what's your story?
Neve B. Lee. The world's going to end soon anyway, right? If that's the case...
Okay, so this kid wants us to find the...
Speaking
yeah,
of equipment,
exactly. The thing we just found.
Did you pick up some sort of tool in the desert before?
And it belonged to his father.
Don't tell me you act...
And now he's gonna appraise stuff for us. Hallelujah, his soul is saved. Thank you. See you later. Alright, anyone else that wants to give me quests here? Oh no, but I can sell stuff.
But, senior, once you've got your hand, we pay good money. Looks like you had... Nice job out.
Right, it's a bit quiet here today. And it's almost time for the day to end. So yeah, that... Can we... I wonder how many of these we actually need to activate now. Oh. We didn't even activate that one. So yeah, one of the lesser things about this game is how much they talk while the time ticks. It's like you can't have a game where time keeps ticking on, where where you have to listen to characters talking, and where every other action interrupts the talking. That's a small problem this game has. It's kind of a shame. What? I hear a Kaxuar. Okay. Come here. No. There you go.
The light of your soul is mine. Time to mix it.
Fight a cactus. Listen to really awful music. They drop a lot of cash though. Alright, I might have to pick this up tomorrow. In-game, that is. Because I don't have any more EP to use Chronostasis. So yeah, that's gonna be the day, unfortunately. The second day is over. It is time to return to the Ark. Notice the bitrate imploding there.
Making a triumphant return.
You again.
Okay, I'm going to skip most of the cutscenes from here on out. Like those two really great scenes.
In the mouths of the dead.
Like those two scenes were really good, but I'm not gonna go over the whole plot again. This music here is very beautiful. I would be tempted to start singing along, but I don't think you want to hear my voice in that pitch, really.
There.
Day 3, 7 days till the end.
Good to see you again. The crystal is a divine relic, forbidden to mortals. It has the power to change the flow of time and rewind the clock. With it, you can restore the past and live it over.
Oh, interesting. So we can actually force a new game plus with this. Right here. Like, imagine if you mess it up so bad that you know you have 2 more days, but you know you're not gonna make it, and you don't want to sit those days out. You can use this instead of game overing. Although I think it would still be worth doing those days, just because you could still get some experience, some items.
Once upon a time, Noel, when the Order took the reign.
So with this,
Good talk, Hope.
I still have those. I was with my mother. I dreamed of plenty.
if the prophecy...
Okay, good talk.
Light, do you understand? The more souls you... I still remember our first meeting.
Okay, thanks. Right, where to begin? There was one quest that I failed. There was one quest that I did one solution to, but that has 2 solutions. And there's one quest that I missed altogether. Now the quest I missed is in Luxurion. So, does the phone ring all day? Or do I need to be at the phone at a specific time? Because today is the day after we saved Noel. Well, I guess I'll just check it out after making another save. Alright, Luxurian, here we come. I'll just check the phone, and if it's wrong, we'll load and try another area. Once again, sorry about that. The bitrate implodes. Yeah, this area is so fantastic. I love it. Alright, let's hand in a few more quests while we're at it. Those extra stats.
You did it! And thank Almighty God for allowing us to see another dawn.
Almost made it. Let's make a new save and keep that one for if we want to return to the Ark after we mess up this day in a horrible and irreparable fashion. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't use chronostasis until I know whether or not the phone is available. Oh, hey there. Boom.
Your light is mine. Final words.
Taken down with one hit. I got a whole 0.02 EP out of that. Yes, good morning. Right. So the phone isn't ringing yet. Which means I really don't have much of a reason to be here, do I? Okay, it might be better if I just look it up then. Every website is like, please deactivate adblock. Let's see. I don't know which quest this is. Just looking it up, 1 second. Oh, hey Clive, welcome back. I was actually wondering There's a quest in Luxurion that you get by answering the phone on the day after you save Noel, right? Because I went up to the phone and it's not ringing yet, so I think I'm missing something. Hey Yom, yes, this is not Dark Souls, but it kind of looks like it. Like, look, I have a big sword. I have a big sword. Praise the sun. Yeah, so does the phone ring on a specific time of day? Because it's definitely not ringing now. See, I can't immediately find it in a list of side quests for this place either. Oh, probably shouldn't be letting time tick onward. Yeah, maybe I'm looking in the wrong list, but... I see quests that I maybe haven't done before, but let's see. To trigger this quest, answer the phone at the... Whoa.
Final words?
Oh, well, we are full on abilities again. Oh dear. We'll have to stop by... Have to stop by a crafter. Okay, let me see if there's a time specified here. Okay, the quest is called The Girl Who Cried Wolf. Time frame. Yeah, it doesn't say a time frame. Just complete Luxurion. Wait, this is the wrong phone booth, right? I'm just being silly, right? How many phone booths are there? Right, let's just quickly return to the main menu and pretend this whole escapade of me being silly didn't happen. I actually saw another quest that I don't think I did, called something like Angel Stairs, where you need to find a girl and give her money every day. I don't know how I could have missed this one though, because it doesn't look like she's temporary. Like this phone call I think is temporary, but... Right, phone booth, phone booth. Oh, I hear the phone, wow.
That's odd. Why isn't anyone answering the phone?
Okay, so this is gonna be all new content for me.
It's as if nothing can hold their interest anymore. They've already seen and done everything.
Please, somebody help me!
What? Who is this? Who am I talking to?
Thank goodness. My name is Louise, and I'm being chased by some people.
You're being chased? Alright, stay calm. Do you know where you are?
I'm by the North Station, right outside the graveyard.
You know, calling it the girl who cried wolf kind of implies that this is fakery.
Ghost was spotted in my friend.
Like she's just fooling us. Oh, hey, interesting. Quest discovered. Right outside the graveyard. So that's the other phone booth. Okay, let's make a save here. We've discovered the quest. It's always nice to discover something new in a game you've already done. I guess I don't really need to make an all-new save just for this. Right, so this girl says she's being chased. But considering she's the girl who cried wolf, probably not. That's a thing to say a couple of weeks before the apocalypse. I hope nothing bad happens. Hey there. Ah, right, so she's gonna send us all around the city. I see how this is gonna go.
Louise? Is that you? Are they still after you?
Oh, is that you again? The girl who answered earlier? Those people chasing me? I lost them once, but they're back.
Looks like they don't know when to give up. Where are you? Do you see anything familiar around you?
I see the cathedral nearby, and lots of people walking around the area.
Scream for help to get their attention. I'll try, but I can't promise I'll make it there in time.
Okay, I'll do that, but...
Don't you think the timing of the call was a little odd? It's like the phone rang when I got close.
Maybe they have eyes on that place. I think you should go and see if she's okay, though. She sounded scared.
Alright. She said she could see the cathedral. That must mean the south of the city.
Well, let's have a look-see then. Hey, little guy. It's almost mean to kill these ones, but... See ya.
The prey is caught.
The prey is caught. Guessing I need to listen for a ringing phone again. Then Louise is gonna upload this to her YouTube channel, like, hahaha, I wasted the Savior's time and got a few souls condemned to the Screeching Void because of the lost time. But it was just a prank, bro. Okay, I can't not kill this one. Let's be honest here.
The light belongs to me.
There we go. We apologize for this interruption. I probably should stop time.
Rumor has it. I want to see it.
I have lots of those medals to sell. Probably should do that, but... Oh, hey, Niblet.
Light's life
is the greatest treasure. Yes, I know, lightning. Very profound.
might be a trap.
Hello? Hello? Louise, is that you? Are you okay?
Oh, thank goodness. I was hoping you'd answer. I'm sorry I ran away without waiting for you.
I'm just glad you're all right. What happened?
Well, I managed to get away from those people from before, but now, I think I'm lost.
Let me get this straight. You're not hurt, just lost. And they're not chasing you anymore? The people that were after you before?
Press X to doubt.
Thank you. I'm all right now.
Look around you. Do you see any landmarks? Can you describe what you see?
I see a bunch of shops nearby.
How far from the South Station are you?
Pretty far, I think. I didn't think about where I was going. I just ran. It's kind of messy here with a bunch of little streets.
All right, I'll come find you. Stay there. Don't move an inch.
Okay, I'll stay here. And,
Yeah?
I promise this isn't a hoax. You might not believe me, but I really need your help. I swear I'm telling the truth. I'll be waiting for you. I hope you'll come and find me. If you don't come,
Louise? Louise! What was she trying to tell me?
I realize this is out of the blue, but, you don't happen to be looking for a little girl named Louise?
I am. How did you know that?
A good guess. I've fallen for her old pranks myself once or twice.
Pranks?
Yeah, she's a bored little girl with too much time on her hands. No one around here takes her seriously anymore. Think about it. She's been living here for several hundred years. Several hundred years. I mean, how easily could she get lost?
Of course. Just because she sounds like a child. No child in this world is truly a child any longer.
Kind of a weird thought though, isn't it?
I mean, it's not as though she's hurt or in any kind of danger or something. I'm sure someone will help her out.
Hope, what do you think? Is this just another one of her famous pranks? The way she got cut off seemed real.
She could have done that herself.
There was something in her voice, a real desperation. Whatever the case, I'm gonna find her. She's somewhere far from the South Station. Did she say messy little streets?
She has to be talking about Old Town.
Oh, I was almost going to I thought she might mean the warehouse district, but if they say Old Town, I'll go there instead. Thanks for the hint, Hope. Actually useful for once. I think we all know where this quest is going. She's like, okay, so I wasn't in any real danger. But the true threat I was facing is the loneliness inside my heart. I needed someone to care about me, and we'll be like, oh, okay, give me your soul now, thanks. And that'll be it.
You cannot force anyone to worship God. It's such a nice day.
What's this? This cathedral.
Oh, right. I think the lady we need to talk to where this symbol is only appears at night.
I knew it.
Your soul is my plunder. To the victor, the spoils.
Probably shouldn't be throwing away precious skills when I have lots of really worthless ones. How could I let my pockets get this full? I never know what to throw away. So I just pick stuff at random that doesn't look important. I should really stop by the alchemist and spend half an hour trying to get my stuff in order.
The light belongs to me.
Come on, try to bite me. I can hurt you more. There we go. After actively exterminating every last enemy in my first playthrough, I'm still completely used to just attacking them whenever I see them. I see so much as the silhouette or shape of an enemy that I know can actually be permanently taken down, and I just go for it. Yeah, don't even think about it, just boom.
Light's life is the grit.
Yeah, sure, the professionals. You have a diamond for a face and a weird accordion shape on your head. You don't look like a professional to me.
Heroic bandit appears.
What happened here?
A girl was kidnapped from the area. The Order has been summoned to investigate, and the whole thing is causing quite a commotion.
A girl? Does her name happen to be Louise?
Yes. Do you know her?
Yes. Who took her?
That bunch of heretics. Oh, they must have drugged her. It all happened in the blink of an eye.
The children of Etro are still up to their games, I see. Where could they take her where no one would find her? Perhaps their hideout in the Inner Warren.
The Order seems to think that's the case. But no one knows when, or even if they'll take action.
Why not? Her life is at stake.
Everyone around here knows Louise. I don't know if you're aware of this, but she has a reputation for being the girl who cries wolf. Everyone's worried that this may just be another prank. This whole thing could be staged.
It seems Louise has gotten herself into real trouble this time. People witnessed her being snatched up by the heretics.
Maybe what started out as a prank got out of hand, and there was nothing she could do about it. But we can't disregard the small chance that this could all be a trick. What do you think?
Maybe that's why she was made their target. Even if she disappeared, they knew everyone would just think it's Louise being Louise.
The Order has closed the investigation. That's the end of that. But if she really was taken by the children of Etro, it's not going to end well for her.
Yeah.
But why would the children of Etro randomly kidnap this kid, though? Does she have pink or rose-colored hair?
Is the chaos going to absorb this place?
Yes, that's the advantage, or as the case may be, disadvantage of doing synthesis here. You have to listen to that guy singing in the background. I almost started singing along. Thank goodness I stopped myself. You wouldn't believe how long I've heard this song in a row. Alright. Now the heavy slash we have is a lot more powerful, but still not fully upgraded. Yeah, what I do when I'm here is just combine everything I can. So we have punt, but where's comma? Ha 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 ha. Good joke. Only really works if you're Dutch, but... Now I'm actively trying to prevent myself from singing along to it. That makes me not say anything. Yeah, this is what I always do. I just keep upgrading until I have the max level. And preferably with a passive buff stat bust. Oh, there we go. So, stat boost is what I meant, of course, but there's really no recovering from that sort of thing. Yes, very awe-inspiring. Yeah, the main thing is if I do some good synthesis, then it will take a good long while before I actually have to do it again. Precious savior of us all. Put in all that effort, still did it anyway. Might have to upgrade a few of the ones I have already. Ruinga. I will say the interfaces and menus and effects in this game are all very nice to look at. It is very dumb that they put him in range of the shops you spent ages at. I wonder if they did it on purpose because they thought it would be very nice and relaxing. Because the first time it happened and I was here for a really good long while, I was pulling my hair out by the end of it. It's like, wow. I'm gonna show him awe-inspiring if he doesn't shut up. Chill. So we get that from snow, so it's probably an extremely good ice attack, right? The more, let's see, the less HP lightning has, the more powerful this attack becomes. So do you have to beat the game like 100 times to get enough chills? There's also a spell that you only get from beating the final boss, right? Like, imagine trying to legitimately build that up to the max level. Lightning returns a few hundred times in a row while I play unfitting music. Tornado was another one of those. I got that from Nolan. Wonder if I should be using those. I've never been very fond of skills that depend on getting low health, even though I constantly get low health. Because equipping it would be like admitting I'm bad. Just not ready to admit it. Only ironically. How many layers of irony are you on right now? It kind of bugs me that none of these have a nice passive skill to go with it. It makes it infinitely less good to equip it on a schemata. Is that even the correct grammar? A schemata? I have lots of upgraded stuff that I wonder why I even have it. I think if you knew which enemies drop which things, you could tell which places I've grinded the most at. As it turns out, he was the one who breaks the silence all along. So I don't know if that was particularly good, but okay, can we maybe max upgrade Heavy Slash now? Because that would be delightful. Oh, punt level 5. We have a punt level 5. Like, I'm just doing stuff, you know? I'm not really even thinking about what I'm upgrading here, which is bad. Should probably actually think about the things I use. But most of the things I use can't even be upgraded anymore. Aurora, though, can, so let's do it. Wasting all those useful malice stones. Yes, this is clearly how many magnets you need. Fricking magnets, how do they work? I guess upgrading Ruinga might be good. If for no other reason than to have a really powerful Ruinga. Blizzard level 5, yes please. Those are also 2 game companies, Blizzard and level 5. Blizzard level 5, World of Warcraft starring Professor Layton apparently. Heavy Guard, do I use any of these? I do use Light Guard, but not on one of the 3 schemata I'm prioritizing, I think. You know it's a good game when you're spending ages in menus. That's the... I'm gonna sell a few of those magnets, I think. Yeah, the ones that don't have a stat boost are worthless, in my opinion. Although, you could use them to combine it with the other magnets for upgrades. Well... Right. We can upgrade that Aurora that we have equipped now. There we go. Let's see, I have... On which one do I have this one equipped? Rare ability obtained. I have never seen this happen. Strong Finale. Has a rare thing just happened? Well. And what is Strong Finale exactly? Well, I'm sure it's something interesting. So, the question is, do I combine these 2 into one? Because I don't know which one the other Aurora is put on. Let me just... Thank you for your interest. Let me check which schemata is... Let's see, so Primavera, we can set Blitz into this one again. Alright, Blitz level 4. So Ignition has Aurora. Stone and Sand doesn't, so... Which one is which? Sorry, can we... You forgot that was a thing? Alright, well I've played this game for a long time and never seen it, so... Apparently that can just happen. And I didn't even get an achievement for it. I feel cheated. Okay, I'm just gonna combine this one into this one, because Woodland Walker, it's been about 1,000,000 years since I've used that, so there we go, boom. Alright. Hey Dan, well, I'll tell you what this is. This is Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13. It's basically the 3rd Final Fantasy 13 game, or the 2nd sequel of Final Fantasy 13. It's an open world JRPG.
You think you can beat me?
Having fun? Yeah, it's really fun. I've actually already beaten the game once. The plan for tonight was actually to do Resident Evil 6. But to cut a long story short, I need another player to do the campaigns. The other player was not available tonight, so I'm just playing a game I know quite well for fun. To just chill out. And how are you doing today? Look, it's a gremlin. I'm gonna kill it. Procrastinating? I know that feel. Alright, so let's see.
Chaos has even taken over the City of Light.
Right, so we probably need to find the girl in the dangerous part of town, the Warren. But we can't go there until it's midnight, so this quest is basically on hold until we can go there. So, what now? Let's kill another Niblet.
The light belongs to me.
Lurking but AFK, that's alright.
Is the chaos going to absorb this place
Alright, so this is the person I wanted to talk to before I headed off.
I'm inspecting.
Yes. She wants to make sure all the clocks are correct, so I have to check all the clocks for her now. There we go. A clock has been checked. Right, so those weirdo seers in Yusnan want me to eradicate all Niblets. Like, if you didn't know anything about the game I was playing, it would sound like I'm just stringing random words together. Niblets? What the heck is a niblet, you know? Okay, I did the quest where you open all the chests, so I could talk to that guard guy who is around here somewhere. And there's another quest that I want to see the alternate solution to. Okay, take it easy.
The Chocobo Emporium?
Let's see. I don't really know where he is, though. Ah, there he is. Hi, Virgil.
Well, I've checked him all.
You silly man with your silly hat.
Actually, I just found out the same thing on my end.
Okay, I don't know if this is supposed to be a man of faith, but that haircut is blasphemy, to be honest.
You're telling me. It was a young girl named Lumina. She said the spheres were supposed to be a gift.
I should have guessed.
Alright, so the chests were fine, as it turns out. And now his soul is saved. He's so relieved. Alright, what else? So, at noon I need to talk to those seers in Yusnan, but it's not noon yet. So I could do something else in the meantime, like head over to the desert. Oh, hey, Niblet. Okay. The best thing to do is to wait until it bites you, tries to bite you, but I'm impatient. Come on, try to bite me. Come on, he doesn't want to. He's not really feeling up to it today. Alright, see ya.
To the victor, the spoils.
Yeah, I'm mostly interested in destroying the Niblets right now, because there is a quest, an actual side quest to knock all of them out, so... Every time I see one, I'm like...
What should I steal from you? It's a beautiful soul.
It's a beautiful soul. I don't know if I would say that based on how it looks, but sure. I'm still thinking on what to do. I can just travel to Yusnan right now, but we're ways off from noon. Let's just do it. There's no need to rush anything on this playthrough. If I miss a few quests, I miss a few quests. I just want to do the ones I missed. If I miss ones I've already done in the other playthrough, that's okay. Alright, let's go to Yusnan. Could talk to Alchemist Valno and see if we can hand in that quest, or at least continue it. I'm pretty sure I used up the item she gave us. What does she call it? Nectar? When you see a Seath, just hug it. Alright. I love the atmosphere in all these cities. They're all very distinct. Like Yusnan is very different feeling from Luxurion. I wonder if I should open that. Yeah, sure. Use up all the EP. Well, game is lagging a bit now. It was doing so well before, but it's having a bit of a moment right now. Yusnan is just too good, apparently. Playboy.
It didn't. Interesting.
Well, it was kind of refreshing.
Refreshing? That would I still believe
you want...
Okay, so she wants us to put even more stuff.
Do come again.
Okay. Fine, we'll take the nectar from her.
Nectar mark.
Alright, that's that. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this area, but the game seems to be having a bit of trouble. A spot of bother. Let's set off some fireworks. In broad daylight. Let's do it again. Beautiful. Right, I can hear a chest somewhere. Okay, some guy has a quest here later.
All new visitors to the city. The banquet of the Lord in the Glutton's Quarter is now open and serving brunch. Be sure to drop by and enjoy the spectacular views and some of the best food in the city.
Right, I already grabbed this one. There we go. Secret chest rediscovered. Too bad it's a garbage level 2 spell. Right, so that's that. And we're almost at noon, so it's about time to go talk to those seers and hope the quest hasn't failed, because it has failed. If it has failed again, I'm going to uninstall this game. How many of the chests do we have?
What? You want a hint?
Okay, I need to find one more of those. Fireworks. Alright, seer. Okay, diviner. I keep calling them seers, but they're actually called diviner. I hope I've made diviner reservations.
You have come, Savior.
Okay, good.
As it was seen.
Alright.
Savior, you have come. Your fate is in our hands. I see all the threads, past and future. And your path is clear. My eye sees the truth. This is so, and always has been. Our encounter has sealed the spell. Know now, you are bound by my words.
What the hell do you mean by that? Bound by your words. You think that because I came today, just like you predicted, you have some kind of hold over me. And now you believe you can tell me what to do next. Is that it?
Yes, you must bend to our will. That is your fate. Do not fight it.
You're just fooling yourselves. I came here today because I wanted to, not because of any spell.
Ah, yes.
Oh, hey, Dan, thank you for the follow.
The spell's greatest strength. Now it is time to hear your next oracle. My eye has seen the truth. The 3 stones you must find and bring here to us.
Stones? As in some kind of gem?
It is ordained. You must obey. Bring us the desert flames. 3 there must be. 1 is born by a traveling merchant. 1 is found in an underground path. 1 is found on a street with many inns.
So if this spell of yours is real, I've got no choice, right? I'll go out, find those 3 gems, and bring them back to you.
The chains of fate bind you. Tempered in heaven's furnace, by no force can they be sundered. You must do fortune's bidding.
Light, are you feeling okay? Those men said they cast a spell on you. Do you think that that's true?
They're charlatans and incompetent ones at that. Magic eyes and oracles, that wouldn't fool anyone.
Good to hear. They want you to find the 3 desert flame gems. But you're not gonna play along with their game, are you? You'll ignore them, right?
Or I could find them.
Light, you're not serious about that, are you? You know as well as me we don't have to play their games.
I thought this might be the underground path. And that's alright, Dan. I appreciate you following anyway. Would that supposed desert flame they were talking about be here then? Considering they call them the desert flames, maybe I don't even need to be in this area, but rather in the actual desert.
Your light is mine. I saw this coming.
Well, I hope there's no time limit on bringing them the gems. Ow.
Feel like dying.
well, this was kind of a waste of time, but not too much of a waste of time, because at least I got to kill some enemies. Haha, didn't surprise me that time. See ya.
Final words?
There's something amusing about overkilling an enemy, like doing 100,000 damage like that. There has never been a deader gremlin than that one. Alright, well, that's about all we can do here. I think there's a quest where you need to survive. We need to like kill 30 Anubises or something, and I'm not gonna do that because it's boring. Man, I love all the locations in this game. So many open world games have this sort of grim vibe to them, and I get that, you know. Can't all be sunshine, but in spite of the apocalyptic setting of this game, there are so many beautiful visuals. It's just great to look at. Alright, that was 3 attempts to pick up a bronzed medal. Probably not worth it. Gordon Gourmet.
Don't forget to...
Right, I guess the next thing to do would be to go back to the desert and maybe hand in that one quest. Or go to the wildlands and hang around with our best buddy. Kind of dumb of me to waste 6 EP on that one thing, but, well, it is what it is, and there's a clock to look at there. Check all 13 clocks. Right, so the South Station should be our next destination then. Check the clock. It took me quite a while to complete this quest the first time I did this this game.
You disgust me.
Forced bandit?
Alright. Many clocks have been checked already. By many, I mean 4. 4? So yeah, tomorrow I should be able to stream again, though I don't know what I'll stream. Maybe this again, or maybe RE6 if I can somehow manage to arrange it.
I'm collecting donations on behalf of the Order. We ask that every true believer gives 100 gil to God.
Sounds legit. Have my money.
May this
Do you want even more money?
donations on behalf of the Order. We ask that every true believer gives 300 gil to God. Bless you.
Alright.
I'm collecting donations.
He keeps getting a bit closer.
We ask that every true believer gives 1,000 gil to God.
1,000 gil, that's a bit steep, but for God, everything.
Bless you. May the Savior free your soul. True believers who give up their wealth to God shall be honored by the Order.
There we go. Alright. We need to find some stuff for another quest.
You know the fellow called Armand?
Right, so we need to find 2 more ingredients for this lady's quest as well, but we'll do all that later down the line. I'm pretty sure... Oh, right, this guy. So many quests. I need to talk to this guy every day.
No, not really. Just thinking about...
He's like asking for a friend, haha, the quest.
Sure, tell me. Hey, slow down. What are you doing racing around the city like that?
I'll tell you, but only if you beat me, okay? The rule is simple. Keep up. Don't think you can beat me because I'll tell you where the finish. Ready, set, go! The goal's the Forsaken Graveyard.
Oh, that's interesting. It was not like that the first time. The first time I raced against this kid, he wanted me to go to Luxurion North Station. He's fortunately not that quick. The first time I actually ran so far ahead of him that the quest just cancelled, or rather interrupted, and I had to talk to him again and start the race again. It was quite silly. It's a good thing this is the slowest child on Earth.
Not bad, but I'm better.
Can we fight during this? Because I really want to kill that gremlin. Yeah, that seems to be okay. Okay. You'd still win, even if he could run during the battle. Yeah, he's not exactly quick, is he?
Where should I eat today?
Your soul belongs to me.
Your soul belongs to me.
Tell me what's going on if I won. You're gonna keep your word, aren't you?
It's nothing exciting or anything like that. It's just that the whole city seems so gloomy, don't you think? Everyone's so lifeless and boring. I thought this was a good way to add a little excitement. Show people how to have fun.
I won't say it was a bad idea, but weren't there other ways?
Maybe, but running's about the only thing I'm really great at.
Yeah, I have to admit, you're pretty fast, but not as fast as me.
Well, I'm happy if I helped you get your mind off things even for a little bit. See ya.
Lightning.
Ha! That's a perfect name for someone fast like you. I'll beat you next time, Lightning.
Alright, so that was that. I was trying to startle that kid, but it didn't work. Now it's really immature to have that impulse, like when you're just walking past people, you suddenly move towards them suddenly, you know. Like I never do it in real life, but the impulse is there sometimes. As immature as it is. Right, so we can head anywhere we want, but once midnight rolls around, we should come back here so we can enter the Warrens and save the girl. And then we could also find a few of those ghosts that are hanging around. Another gremlin. You have never seen a gremlin this dead before. Look how dead he is. See ya!
Light's life is the greatest treasure.
I hope peace will return to the city.
I can finally rest. Forced bandits?
I like that they comment on your clothes too, by the way. There's a lot of unique lines you can get based on what you're wearing. Oh right, Luca and the Tears. That's a quest I missed, but I don't know how to actually get it. Is she around here somewhere? Well.
This is Luxarian. The trains here can take the Wildlands as a vast and dead dunes. You won't, however, many venture out. If you're looking to travel, please head to Luxarian. Don't forget.
Okay. Dead dunes. Look at this kid. Talking in his impossible to decipher pig Latin. Yeah, there are major advantages to playing something so familiar to me, you know? With other games, it's new and exciting. And this is not that, but this is nice and chill for me. Like, there's nothing this game can do that'll surprise me. Probably. Ah, right, Anubis. Likes to show up in the after Nubis. Okay, that was not good, I'm sorry. I keep trying to think of good jokes, but... Alright, cash. So we need to walk here. Which is pretty close, really. Might as well activate the Cactuar while we're here and save ourselves a headache later down the line. Yeah, I love this. You know, there's an appeal to this game, and that's that the character feels pretty light. Haha, no pun intended. I only realized it after I said it. This is a very weird looking Resident Evil mod. Yeah, you tell me. It's amazing how creative people are these days, right? No, Pixelmaster, but welcome to the stream. I was planning to do the third Resident Evil campaign with someone, but he is not available right now, so I had to improvise a bit. So I decided to stream this. I'm already working on a second playthrough of this game, so I figured I might as well stream that. Why not, right? Just chill out, talk a bit. Playing a game that's more familiar to you is a great way to just chat, have some fun, without the pressure of potentially losing a lot. I was a bit worried, but we got through the only boss we fought on the stream pretty easily, so I'm content that I can get through most of what this game has to offer right now. And right now I am murdering innocent lizards for unappraised items. Give me your unappraised items, lizards. Put the unappraised item in the bag and no one gets hurt. Sorry, just sliding on by, Anubis. Been messing with Skyrim? It's funny you should mention Skyrim. This game actually drew some inspiration from that, if I recall. That might be complete nonsense, complete bull honky, but what I've heard is the developers definitely were influenced by contemporary things while developing these games. That's why Final Fantasy 13-2 has QuickTime events, and this one is an open world game. So what have you been doing with Skyrim? Adding cool stuff to the game? Just playing it as normal? Mods, alright. There's lots of great mods for Skyrim. It's probably one of the most modded games.
Adonis' monster. The question is, does it have the key?
Let's hope that it does. But I'll have to beat it to find out. And now I get to be a bandit too.
They're building this up, but this enemy is not that strong.
Life is a journey. Your soul is my plunder.
Like, this enemy is gonna die, like, in a minute. Trust me. Look at him. Look how pathetic he is.
To the victor, the spoils.
Trying a few things, but you keep getting pulled away by messing with console commands. I see.
Huh. Is this the key? Is this how you activate that monument?
That's the theory, yeah. It's called a crux and it's supposed to fit right into the monument and switch it on somehow. But not just for anyone.
It's funny to spawn like 40 necromancers. I can imagine. I remember seeing the videos where people spawn like endless amounts of melons. Stuff like that. Or was that Oblivion?
It doesn't seem dangerous. I think it's just reacting to your power.
But don't tell me, you can actually make it work? Well, shoot. I never thought you'd be able to do it. So you're the real deal. You actually got the crux to do its thing.
That's the crux of it.
This was right. As usual. You've got some strange kind of power that the rest of us just don't.
Your boss? I don't remember being introduced.
You haven't, but we've been keeping tabs on you ever since you stepped off the train at the station. But I suppose I should let the boss explain the rest in person. 'Cause, honestly, I don't want to get blamed for spilling the wrong thing.
Alright, we get it.
Blight, you've stopped the winds and opened up a new route. This will make for a great shortcut to the bandit settlement. It looks like Adonis wasted no time in using your new shortcut. Why don't you follow his lead and head back to meet the bandit boss?
The bandit boss. That has a ring to it.
Watching you from the very beginning. It seems like they were just waiting for the right time to talk to you. So the leader of the Monoculus gang saw through to your true power. It looks like you might still have some challenges ahead of you, Light.
Spoilers though, the bandit boss is actually our good friend, which will be revealed in a moment. Yeah, this is I already beat this game, and this is a new game plus.
Good job again on the trial.
Alright, I guess I'll let this scene play out because it's pretty good. Well, look who it is. Legs. Our good friend Waluigi. Wah! Yes. No.
Here she is, boss. The new recruit with the crazy powers. It was just like you said. The crux lit up like a candle.
Perfect timing.
It's our good Australian friend, Steve
Glad you
Irwin.
could make it. Took you long enough, didn't it?
Fang.
What? No hugs and tears for an old friend? Not like I'd expected, though. If you'd shouted "Fang!" and hugged me, I might have had a heart attack on the spot.
Yeah, you guys know each other.
But I'm glad to see you still the same.
He awkwardly exits the scene. Oh yeah, you guys know each other.
Though I guess a part of you has changed. You're more than just human now. You're on a mission from God now. Right, Savior?
So you know who I am.
Isn't it nice not having to explain things? Yeah, I heard all the stories hanging out with the God Squad and
The God Squad. I'm going to suggest that the church, our local church, starts calling itself that. The God Squad.
But ditched him to come out here to be a gang leader.
We're the God Squad.
Exactly my kind of people.
Has a nice ring to it.
I stuck around to look after Vanille, but then something else came up. I'm after the Clavis now.
Clavis.
It's been sealed away for ages though, and no one's got even close to it. I was beginning to think I'd have to give up. But then you came along and worked your magic with that crux. How about we team up? I want to get that Clavis before the Order does. Help out a friend, Lightning?
How could I refuse an old friend? It'll be like old times, right?
All right. I'll show you what we have on the ruins. We've got lots to talk about. Like what the Order is up to.
Everybody gangster until the God Squad shows up. Yeah.
Anyway, we've got ourselves a deal. If you're going into those ruins, I'm coming too. We'll get that holy Clavis and take down anyone that gets in our way.
Alright, so amazing part of this area. You actually get a party member.
So the boss turned out to be someone you knew, Erba Yunfang. You once fought alongside her many years ago.
You do realize that you did too, right? Yet you sure make it sound like it has nothing to do with you.
Well, yes, we did fight together once. A long, long time ago.
Alright, lads. Take the sand out of your ears and listen up.
Australian waifu number 2 hype. Yes. Number 2. Well, Australian waifu number 1 is hanging out in Luxerion right now, so yeah. You ever just make your guitar disappear when you think no one's watching?
So you've become a bandit yourself, have you?
Right, so there's a guy who shows up here at one point who is like, I want you to kill all the skeletons. But he's not here yet.
Remember her. Once she unseals those ruins, I don't want to see a one of you left in this settlement. Get out there and grab every last treasure this world has to offer.
Well, well, well. But first, we're going to talk to Genocide Man. Once again, like some of the things I say when streaming. Let's have a chat with Genocide Man. Now, there's a guy in this game, and his quest is.
It may be a good idea to talk the expedition through to make sure we're on the same page.
No, thank you, Hope.
Holy Clavis, a mystical relic said to gather
Hope,
the souls of the
stop,
dead
Hope,
and believed
Hope.
lie in this desert.
Okay, I'm just gonna fight something to make him shut up.
The gang of bandits headed.
This battle theme, though. Right. So yeah, there's a guy who wants you to literally kill every monster. So what's unique about this game is most monsters there's a finite amount of. So you can actually commit a genocide on certain types of monster. And this guy wants you to kill all of them. Which I did on my last playthrough, so hopefully that counts. Also, here's a cactus with an afro.
I would assume that means she's decided to defy the order for something. She seems to want the Holy Clavis, but I don't know what for. Let it.
I might need to find one of those cruxes here. It's so easy to forget the order you have to do this stuff in.
We were allies. The light of your soul is mine.
Man, this theme is so good. This battle theme. It's a shame you'll only hear it for 5 seconds at a time because I'm overpowered as heck. Right, so I need to find one of those cruxes. You might be wondering what the crux going on. But that's basically it. Surprise! Like, it's so nice to have a teammate with you. The puns are why we're all here, right, Pixel Master? Right. You want us to go there. So Temple Ruins North Gate is the best place to be right now. It's a ways off, but we'll probably get to fight some enemies on the way there, so it's all good. Look at that. Majestically appearing over the horizon. Only to die like a punk.
To the victor, the spoils.
Just that one hand sticking out from the sand right now. You could see this as another one of those moods, right? And you're just barely scraping by, like hand sticking out of the sand. Yep. Okay, now this battle theme is terrible. I think they're singing something about my ambition, or your ambition, but... That's your voice after you've had too many sodas and then you try to sing. I'm sorry.
Have you heard about the thing they say appears and they say?
Final Fantasy music is a mixed bag. I'd say in general it's really good, but with minor low points. Like, at least the Final Fantasy...
God, it's been ages since I've had some fun. Let's make this worth it.
I like Fang a lot.
There's one thing I need to know. Why would you want to summon the souls of the dead? What exactly are you planning on doing with the Clavis?
Me? I'm not the one who wants the damn thing. I wouldn't even know what to do with it. It's Vanille who needs it. For some reason, when we woke up from the crystal, she picked up some strange new ability. Now she hears the voices of the dead. She says she can pick up on all the feelings of those souls that are trapped in the chaos. According to her, it's like listening to 1,000 different voices all crying out at once. And she's the only one who can hear them. Or something. And that power's exactly why the Order became interested in her. If Vanille gets that holy clevis, and she uses it, she should be able to call all those souls to her.
Well, I bet this is not an evil plan at all.
All the souls of the dead? Why? To save them?
Come on, it's me you're talking to. No need to play stupid. You ought to know. You're here under their orders, aren't you? High and mighty savior.
I wouldn't assume anything if I were you. I'm not here for the Order. It seems like you don't see eye to eye with them, though. Care to share?
That's a story for later. Come on, we're wasting time we don't have. If the Secular snatch up the clevis first, I'd never forgive myself.
Now that's a moment to flash back to later.
There's a place I want to check out first. A door. It's got something good behind it. Or I'm not a bandit. I'm thinking that maybe a savior can get it open. Let's go see what you can do. I'll let you know when we're there.
Alright.
Don't rush inside like a fool. There's no...
Don't rush inside. Rushes inside. Can you try that on me actually? I need it for a quest. Go ahead and poison me. Poison me, lad. You know you want to. No, don't bite. Poison me. Poison me. You fool. You buffoon. Don't poison her. Poison me. He's completely fixated on that Australian waifu. He doesn't even want to notice lightning. Well, there's only one thing we can say about that.
I saw this coming.
Sure, there are shortcuts back up to the surface, but most are sealed.
Fang's right, you know. I've been able to plot numerous shortcuts out of the ruins. But every last one seems to be blocked by some mystery.
Isn't that what I'm here for? Maybe I can undo those seals, too.
You had better. Why else do you think I let a slacker like you into my prestige?
Terrible decision on his part. Should have gone both. Exactly.
Keep up if you can.
I can't expect a creature called a goblot to have good tastes, I guess.
Because I use my head. Like noticing that if we open up all those doors, we're inviting the Order to walk right into.
Ugh, and most likely will. Those Seculars live just to get in my way, I swear. Annoying.
So if you do another New Game Plus, do you get another tier of upgrade on those things? Can you get an item plus on those equips?
It'll open on its own.
Right, so these doors switch every hour, which is delightful and not annoying at all. Gremlins! Hey guys!
It's your funeral!
Exactly.
I took the liberty of checking the Order's records. When Fang woke up from their crystals.
Okay, Skeleton is resistant to electricity, as it turns out. Yeah, kind of makes sense, really.
Your soul is my plunder.
These enemies used to be a decently difficult encounter when I played for the first time, but now they're just trivial.
But according to the records, Fang fled the Order shortly after.
Not much meat on those bones, you might say. A joke, yes.
I'm getting strange readings from within that skeleton statue.
Together, we can't lose.
But this one has a hat. Very intimidating. Well.
Let's have some fun.
I like this setup. I also like that Lightning seems to be enjoying herself a lot more when Fang is around. It just makes sense, really. Fighting alongside a friend is always good. The camera just lost Lightning there.
I've been trying to gather what information I can on these ruins, but it's no good. There are no records left from the time they were built. We don't even know who built them, or why, for that matter.
You can't even date them with all your technology?
Chaos has distorted both space and time.
Both space and time.
Together, we can't lose.
It's also distorted his pronunciations.
You can't read me.
Okay, it's just a dialect, right? Saying both as both. I shouldn't be too mean about it. Alright, well, we have enough EP to warp out of here on command, so...
More about who built these ruins and why, but it looks like that's simply not possible.
It's hard to believe that up until 13 years ago, Vanille and I were stuck in that crystal pillar.
Like, now that they're actually talking about interesting stuff, it's especially disappointing that there are so many interruptions. Okay, do it. No, not her. Hey, Scar Destroy, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you.
Well, hell, it's been hundreds of years since the days we fought together as l'Cie. And before we met, I was stuck in another damn crystal. I've been asleep more than 1,000 years of my life. I did the math. Technically, I think that makes me the oldest hag on the planet. Not that I'll ever act my age. Wouldn't be much fun.
Like, they just seem completely set on attacking Fang. But I kind of need to be poisoned for a quest right now. Because the alchemist wants me to try her cure. But to be fair, if you finish that quest line, you do get a really good healing. Fang, I know you're from Down Under, but this is a bit much, isn't it? Well, I think that's about it for the stream today. Yep. Well. Oh, she popped back out of there. She's back on our level. Thank goodness. She's returned to the plane of mortals. Yeah, she was just visiting her home country of Australia. Also known as Grand Pulse in some circles. Right.
Devices all over the ruins. Nothing we've done has ever made them work.
Just use your power to open the door, Kappa. Like, everyone is just giving Lightning this extremely useful but useless advice. Like Hope telling her to melt the ice off of Snow's door, like that would work. Oh, hey there, skeleton.
I'm no thief.
Yep. Nope, no blood sword here.
Light's life is the greatest treasure.
What just happened? Did something weird just happen there? Can someone clip that? I saw the way she appeared there seemed kind of weird. Maybe it was just my imagination. Oh hey, we are where we need to be. But first we're going to knock down all these skeletons. And be generally extremely disrespectful to the dead. And listen to this very Pikmin sounding music. It was magic! Magic, yes! Ah, it's always nice to find one of these. It means that even if we warp out of here, we can easily come back to this room right here. Now, one of these guys is gonna be real, right? Surely these aren't all fake. What stats are my swords? I can tell you. Or show you, rather. Let's see. On Primavera, my main physical attack schemata, I have Morgenstern. Which is like this. On my main magic schemata, I have Stigma. Which is like this. But I have many other swords, like this unfortunate looking thing. And on my defensive debuffing schemata, I have the Flesh Render. Which is also flesh colored. No, it's more like pink. Which is the ugliest looking sword ever created in a video game, but it is very powerful. So those are my swords.
It looks like you've reached your destination. There's an unbelievable source of energy radiating from behind that door.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
You don't have to tell me twice. I can feel it from here. You think it's the power of the Clavis?
It seems likely. The reason that you can feel anything light is because the Clavis reacts to the Savior.
So, it wants me to come in and say hi. I get it. But this door doesn't seem to agree. It's stuck shut.
Yes.
Okay, let's just... the huge pink club Scar Destroy is one of those items you get from completely eradicating one species of monster. So you get that big pink sword I have by defeating all the... I think they're called Ravagers? The big guys on 4 legs that stand up once you almost kill them and then heal and are generally annoying. I don't remember what they're called. Not Ravager, that's one of the roles from the other 2 Final Fantasy 13s. Trying to remember what it's called. Reaver, maybe. Actually, it should say it in the description, so I should stop trying to speculate on it and just read. Like a normal person. Flesh Render. The last of all living Reavers. Okay, got it. Now, the club. Bonecracker is from the last skeleton. Which one? Where was the club? Reavers, yeah. The Cyclops, okay. You get this by committing genocide upon the Cyclops. You get Flesh Render by committing genocide upon the Reavers. So yeah. Oh, actually, by the way, I bought a new garment, or garb rather, which I might be able to switch this one out for. Lots of good stuff, but the stats of the demon sword? You mean this one? I'm not sure which one you mean. Oh, the Demon's Maze. The Demon Maze is just a normal version, so you get that from the Cyclops, but not the last one. It's still a good one though, but the pink one, unfortunately, is a lot more powerful. Right, so we need to find things to open this door. What is my best sword? Well, Scar, I've got the best offensive sword on my on this schemata right here. So my best physical attacker is Morgenstern, and my best magical one is Stigma. All the other ones are weaker. So those are my two best swords. One for physical attacks and one for magic.
The gate which protects the Clavis is very heavily sealed. It's almost certain that you won't be able to open it without a special crux designed for such a purpose. Find that crux.
He thought he was waiting around the corner to surprise me, but as it turns out, I surprised him. The shield on my first schemata? I'm afraid I just bought everything and did all the quests, Scar, so I'm not 100% sure. I'll see if it says it in the description, but I do need to get a move on with the story progress. So I can't be spending too much time looking at the schemata, but I'll look one more time. This one, Aegis Shield. The Shield of God, which takes the form of an unseen wall that seems to negate all attacks against it. Not sure where I got it, but it is very cool, isn't it? Let's see. Raven is best Titan, might know that better. He's more well versed in this game. Though, I'm not sure if anyone knows exactly where each individual shield is from. No idea? Okay, fair enough. You were our last hope. No, it's fine.
But I think you'll be able to break it with your powers. And the crux, of course. Alright, you can't break.
Alright. We've opened another door. Alright, so place your bets. Can you call which one of these is real? Not you. Are you real? No, you're not. Oh, hi guys. What about you, Scar Destroy? Have you finished this game yourself, or are you playing it right now? The fifth one. How many are we up to right now? Oh, I think you were right, actually. Well, well, well. You must be a psychic. You've not finished it, but you're playing. Oh, I should be careful about spoilers then. I have been spoiling some stuff, but I'll keep it down from here on out and not tell you too many future events. Yeah, you were correct. Very nice.
Together we can't lose.
Okay, I'm guessing you played the other two Final Fantasy 13s then, so the normal 13 and 13 too.
You should find a mural of the gods there. Be on guard, though.
A good bandit always is, right?
You finished all the main quests already? Nice. How many days do you have left?
It's a beautiful soul.
You did play 13 and 13 too? Nice. Like, this game, definitely, I think a lot hinges on you playing the originals.
But the ruins are not. Now, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but I don't see any kind of mural around.
If you want to go back, you'll need the tablets in order to see them.
4 days until Destruction Day? Alright.
For the tablets, it'll be quickest to use one of the shortcuts to the surface to get out of the ruins.
Well, I'd be interested to hear what you think about the game when you finish it.
The light of your soul is mine.
Definitely do as many side quests as you can.
Of course, we weren't just sleeping away our days in that pillar. Hardly. We could feel what was going on in the world, though it all seemed like some sort of hazy dream. We saw you disappear. We also saw your sister head out on her journey. Eventually, we even got to see the world fall apart, and all time stop. You couldn't imagine how we felt while we just watched as the world slowly crumbled apart, unable to do a damn thing. Not our lucky day.
Your soul is my plunder.
It is kind of tragic for Vanille and Fang to have been stuck for that long.
Keep up if you can. To the victor, this...
Like a nightmare you couldn't wake up from.
You can't read me.
There we go. Oh.
What's your most valuable treasure?
Well, I guess that would depend on what you mean by worst. That is the Dutch word for sausage.
Think you can take us? The light of your soul is mine.
Oh! You mean I'm earlier in the story? No, yeah, that's true. This is a new game plus. So if you beat the game, Scar, and you restart, you can start the story with all your stuff. So that's why I have lots of like end game stuff, even though I'm earlier in the story. It's because it's a new game plus. Oh yeah, secrets.
It's your funeral.
Defense Commander has 20k health, what? Yeah, once you beat the game you get to be OP. Though, for the really late game stuff, it's not even that OP. some of the optional stuff is really difficult. But yeah, for where we are right now, I am extremely OP. That's definitely true. But hey, it's nice to be OP every now and then. When I played the game for the first time, I was definitely not OP at all. And actually did lose a few times. Okay, yeah, I'm not even gonna touch that thing with a 10-foot pole. Whoa.
Let's have some fun.
So many skeletons. Oh hey, Scar, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. You want me to fight the Earth Eater? I really don't like that enemy. It's rough.
My journey continues.
These ruins are like our backyard.
Plus, in well, we are not fighting the Earth Eater then. Sorry. The door closed on me. Yep. But have you have restarted the game like 5 times? Yeah, the door just shut on my face. The game was just like, nope. But if you you hit the time limit or failed the main quest 5 times. Yeah, Dan, I'm making good progress. Just exploring the ruins right now. Oh, you're going to redo it 5 times? This is just my 2nd time playing the game. I don't know if I would do it 5 times. Maybe over the years, but definitely not soon.
I saw this coming.
Just kidding, but at least 2 times? Yeah, that makes sense. I think with a game like this, it's good to do it at least twice. You know, when I was initially I was thinking I won't do it again. But this game, there's something addictive about it. Did I just accidentally get that switch already? Well, that skeleton was just meme walking right at me there. What was that? You record a game and suddenly lots of ridiculous stuff starts to happen. Fang sinks down to Australia. Doors close on your face. Skeletons start to tap dance in your direction. The game knows it's being recorded, right? It's all a prank. Yeah, it is fun to become extra OP, but once you're in hard mode, well, that OP-ness doesn't last forever.
You know, we were holding up half the world when we were in that pit. We saved humanity. Not like it's something I can brag about, though. It wasn't heroic at all. It was more like...
Fang, you got this?
Lightning rudely interrupts. Going to extinct everything that drops everything? Alright, sounds like a good plan.
Time to change course. The light of your soul is mine.
No, not even that. There's no amount of atonement that will ever make right all the deaths we caused, all the lives that were destroyed.
All right.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You want the big pink weapons. Don't take that out of context.
I'd say this is a shortcut out of the ruins. Good to know if you need to get back to the desert. Since you went to the trouble of unsealing the door, why don't you follow the path and see exactly where it leads?
Nope. I'm going to ignore Hope's advice. Eventually, another one of these is gonna be real, I know it. Or it's just gonna come at me for real. Alright, another skeleton. Oh no, it's a cat. I know about the tablets, Scar. I'm just having a look around the ruins, opening all the doors, so it's easy to get back here. I wasn't planning to finish this quest today, anyway.
Prey is caught.
The plan is actually to head back to Luxerion in a bit, because I want to do all the side quests I missed on this playthrough. Okay, that bandit handled that on her own. Easy peasy. Alright, so we're going to warp back to Luxerion now to handle that side quest I missed last time. Let's see, North Station is probably good if we want to go to the scary part of town. The Warren. The scary part of town. There we go. Timed it perfectly. So... we can also use this opportunity to talk to Aramaya if we want to.
Every time I see the clock tower, I think
So where would they be hiding the girl? I'm guessing if it's something that had to be done after completing Noel's quest, then it would be somewhere around here, where Noel was. Especially since this place is still open. Ah, yes. Traffic lights. Did I not notice this before? Weird. Oh, great. I fell. I have not done the cathedral thing yet, but I already know about it because I've beaten the game already. So no worries. You can tell me anything that happened in your game because I've already beaten the game. So for me, it's fine. But on this playthrough, no, not yet. Oh, I had no idea that the robots could appear here too. That's cool. I keep trying to climb with my sword out, but that doesn't work. That's just awkward. So many suitcases, question mark. There you are. No, there you aren't. For some reason I thought this was a person. Good job. Clearly I have the sharpest eyesight ever experienced by human beings. There you are. Alright, not here then. Here's another side quest that we can pick up while we're here.
It's the Savior.
Sure, kid.
Thanks.
Sure, kid. Ah, here we go.
You. What's going on here?
I've seen her around. You don't want to mess with the likes of her. Run!
You must be Louise. I've come to take you home.
But who are you? Oh wait, you're the nice lady on the phone, aren't you? I recognize your voice.
That's right. Finally we meet.
Thank you for coming to save me. Even after tricking you all those times, I feel bad about what I did. Really. I mean, all those calls before, they were just pranks.
It's not a prank anymore when you find yourself in real danger. Being kidnapped is serious. Do you realize you would have been killed if I hadn't shown up?
To tell the truth and don't get mad, I let myself get caught. I told the disciples I volunteer as tonight's sacrifice for the goddess.
What? Why on earth would you do something like that?
No, this is hard to explain. Okay, I know this is going to sound a little crazy, but just try and hear me out until the end. Please? The fact is, I lost faith a long time ago. This world has no future. We've waited for hundreds of years for God or the Savior, and neither has shown up. No one knows if there's a tomorrow. Everyone just lives for themselves. No one cares about anything or anyone. So I had to find out if there was still hope.
What do you mean?
It was a bet, okay? I put it all on the line to see if people were really worth believing in anymore. I've pulled my share of times and caused trouble, and I've learned that most people will put up with your tricks a couple of times. But no matter how good I act, how much I cry, and how much I beg, no one ever trusts me the third time around. Even I know when to quit, so I made a bet.
Let me get this straight. You purposefully set me up twice and bet your life on me and my morals. Wagering I'd go against your expectations. You were betting on me to answer your third call.
If you did, then I'd be able to keep holding on to hope. I'd want to keep on living.
Well, that's silly.
That's ridiculous. Do you even understand how lucky you are to be alive? You wouldn't be standing here talking to me if I hadn't made it in time.
I knew you'd come and save me, though. Don't ask me how, but I knew that you were a good person.
What made you think that? You don't know me at all.
I know. I just believed in you somehow. Maybe because I wanted to. I wanted to believe there was still hope in this dying world. And look what happened! You came through for me, just like I knew you would.
All of a sudden I feel like a pawn in your game. And you're the one playing both sides.
That was silly. Well, maybe a little. But I'm trying to thank you. I'm glad there are still people like you in the world. You inspire me to keep my faith in humanity.
In that case, you're welcome, I guess. I'm glad to hear that all that running around was worth something. Remember, your life is valuable. Don't ever forget that.
I promise I won't. And I'll never do anything like this ever again. Thank you.
Okay, that was an extremely silly quest, but I'm glad I did it. Oh, thanks for ruining the moment, Gertrude.
I'm walking fate's path.
Well, hey, that wasn't so bad. Right, so that's that complete. I guess we should go over and talk to Aramaya now. There we go. Okay, and this guy who has been drinking.
I'd be willing.
Gremlins!
Better get ready for the next fight.
What time is it? I hear that the Shadow Hunter is what them higher-ups in the Order own.
Them higher-ups. Right, it is. We're almost 4 hours in, and I am getting pretty tired, so I think we'll head over to the lady. I think she's at the South Station. There she is. Then we shouldn't go here. We'll handle that, and then we'll probably call it done, and we'll see whatever happens tomorrow. Probably will run into a few enemies here, but that's just par for the course. But yeah, it has been really fun to stream this game. Nah, man, I know how to handle the chaos. I eat chaos for breakfast.
Feel like dying. My journey doesn't end here. Your soul is my plunder. What's your most valuable treasure?
There you go. Easy as pie. Oh.
What should I steal from you? The light of your soul is mine.
He just stabbed me in the back. I wonder, if I defeat another last one and pick up their weapon, do I just have 2 of those, or will it upgrade the existing one? I'm kind of hoping for the upgrade, but... I guess having 2 of them wouldn't be bad either.
To the victor,
the spot. You ever hit a dog so hard it just disappears? Don't do that in real life.
You seem a bit troubled. The warehouse district, huh?
Oh, you are...
Right, the Saint's Stone. Oh. There we go. Another quest we just incidentally also finished. Let's see, so we need to be in the warehouse district. So we will be doing that. And then we'll talk to... What did we decide she was? Australian waifu number 1? We'll talk to her, and then that'll be the end of the stream, probably. Yes, okay, good. Alright, there's a quest here. Hello, talking cat with a weird voice.
You can see I'm not just any old cat.
Yeah, no one could mistake this for any old cat. It has far too few polygons.
Call me cynical.
Okay, cynical. I'm dead.
What should I steal from you?
Okay. Hey, Gremlin. Well then. He saw me, he was like, nope. Just noped right out of there. I love the atmosphere in this place, though. It's really nice. Yusnan just parties all night, but Luxerion tries to wind down. It's more like a normal city. Normal, quote unquote. I mean, how normal can you be when the apocalypse is upon you, but... It's interesting. The city exists with the sober awareness that the apocalypse will happen, whereas Yusnan is just in straight up denial. Just party all day and all night and pretend it won't happen. Alright, let's see. I think we need to destroy a couple of these boxes here.
Should I just go?
What's the story with...
Break open the boxes.
A stone with a rainbow sheen. This has to be the stone that Aramaya was talking about. The one stolen from Vanille. an outsider, but taken from within the Order. That's worrisome. Could there be someone within the Order with a grudge against Vanille? Maybe I should talk to that woman from the Order again, Aramaya. She might be able to answer some questions.
Oh, hey! Oh, right. Alright, I got confused because Aramaya is no longer marked on the map. Because he could just go straight to Vanille, I think, but... I check the map in this game about as often as I do in survival horror games like Resident Evil. So that's one thing that stays the same between all games, no matter what I play. Okay, Mr. Krabs, shut up.
Hey, is this the stone that Vanille's missing?
Oh, this rainbow sparkle, this sheen. Yes, this is it exactly. This.
Oh, right, we did need that. I like the other person just clapping like, yeah, you saved that soul. You go, girl. Very silly. I like it. Okay, so this cathedral is an extremely impressive sight. Oh, sorry. Like, just look at this. So many great visuals in this game.
Light has returned to the divine city.
I'd like to meet
Imagine having to walk like 500 meters before you're at the front of the church. It's not gonna be fun for the old people coming to surface. Also... Well, 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 well. Look who we have here.
Lightning?
Long time no see, Vanille. You look well, and you haven't changed. You're just as I remember.
Me and everyone else. But you don't mean it like that, do you?
Vanille. We'd fought together once, a long time ago. We were comrades in arms in a battle against gods who toyed with human destiny. And at the end of that battle, she sacrificed herself. She turned into a great crystal pillar, rising from the plains of Pulse, holding a world full of people safe in the sky.
But then 13 years ago, she came back.
You again? So you two know each other?
Oh yes, we've been together ever since I woke up. Right, thick as thieves.
But Fang's not around.
Well, we woke up at the same time, and we were together for a while. But she left.
And you decided to stay behind under the protection of the Order? You must have a reason.
Uh-huh. There's something I have to do. It has to be me, and it has to happen right here.
So yeah, Vanille's role in this game is probably one of the more depressing things.
Cathedral at least would still be clear.
Yes, I know. It hurts terribly. I understand. But it won't be long now. You'll be free soon.
Vanille, who are you talking to? What is this stuff?
A wind of sorrow, the lament of the dead. Can't you hear their voices? Lost souls crying out in pain and suffering.
You mean this wind is the dead?
Yeah, they've been drawn here
Yeah.
one after another. All the people who died after the chaos poured through the gate. They've been swallowed by the chaos, and now they're trapped inside. I can feel it. All their sadness, all their grief. They're swirling around me. Every single cry feels like a dagger. Right in my heart.
There must be so many millions of souls, and you feel all their pain? That can't be.
Our world is being destroyed. There's no place for them to come back to. And there's no way for them to be reborn anymore. So they're caught in the chaos with their pain. They just can't escape it.
The Order believes that the souls have to be saved from
I know I've been very inconsistent about which cutscenes to skip and which not to skip, but
Vanille's job
you
is
know.
to call them to her so that can happen.
All of those souls at the same time? But Vanille, will you be able to handle all that?
I don't have any choice.
Besides, if she doesn't, can you guess what will happen? This wind has been building for years. Layers of souls. A black hole of pain. Try and imagine how much energy is inside.
If it ever got out, all at once.
It'd be the end of this world, and the future as well.
Suddenly horror movie soundtrack.
Finally, I have you back. Did you run into a chaos infusion or something?
Yeah, but don't worry about it. I'm fine.
I'm glad to hear that. Oh, and Vanille was looking well. Don't you think so?
Hope, is it me, or do you sound happy? Does someone have a little crush?
What are you talking about, Light? Of course not.
My fellow disciples, blessed are those who know his name. Blessed are those who have been touched by his divine light.
Alright. I wonder what the casting call for that looked like. Okay, so we need a religious Mr. Krabs. Who can do the voice for us? This guy? Yeah, exactly. Make your instrument disappear. That's what you need to do. The Final Fantasy 13-2 version of that song is so nice, but... well, he just can't quite measure up. Anyway, this day is almost over, but we'll figure out what to do with the rest of it next stream. Because for now, I'm gonna have to call it done, I think. But this was fun. I never expected to be streaming this game, or any Final Fantasy game really, but was pretty successful. Lots of people visited, and it was just fun and chill. So let's see, I'm gonna thank everyone who stopped by. Thanks to Clive, thanks to Dan, I think Yom stopped by as well. Thanks to Pixelmaster, of course, always nice having you here. And thanks to Scar. And thank you to Scar and Dan for the follow as well. I hope to catch you guys next time. But until then, have a good day or night, and I will see you later. Bye bye.